It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will...
Olise! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Konate looks to the other side. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase...
Decent hit! Danger averted for now. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Goulet. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaire Emery. And it's Alaba. Goulet. Goulet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. Mbappe! Now he's off and running. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. France are looking to break at pace. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Olise. Modric. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's onside. Thuram. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. Mbappe. Goulet.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Driving forward. Vinicius Junior! There was plenty of power on that. This is their second corner of the game. Tries a header! Modric. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now there's a... this time surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. Howson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Alaba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
France have a free kick. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Thuram, Dembele, and Zaire Emery. Now who's going to be first to this? Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, good ball! And that was very necessary.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Saliba cuts it out. Olise. Chouameni for Olise. Zaire Emery. It's run loose here. Alaba. Mbappe. Now it's Modric. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Mbappe has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Thuram could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Konate gathers from the goal kick. And it's Dembele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goulet. Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70 987.
And that has left him in a heap. Alaba. And it's Modric. Mbappe! He's found a way through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Vinicius Junior. Zaire Emery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. Alaba. He shifted it to the flank. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Zaire Emery. Olise. And Zaire Emery. Nicely worked. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Alaba. He can run onto that. Zaire Emery. Olise. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Corner given. France have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Klaus gets across to intercept that.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
It's a good-looking cross. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Changement pour la France. Le
Corner
numéro
number
7.
3 coming up.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 15.
Mendy getting this one clear.
Le numéro 20.
Can he find the
Le numéro
finish?
12.
It's anyone's
Le
ball.
numéro
Can he
25.
finish?
Le numéro 13. Le numéro 4.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Desperate defending required here. Header! And he's heaved it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Colomwani. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Il y aura 2 minutes
Just
de temps
eases him
additionnel.
off the ball. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Bellingham. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. And the keeper's got it again. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Oh, what about that? Finally, finally, finally! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Real chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Zaire Emery. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Look at the space here. There's the shot! He has done it! 2-0 and in next to no time.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. And it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the defence just a... Thuram! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's cut it out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mendy. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, delightful ball. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe made a good run there. Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Has a goal! Goal! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
15 minutes till half-time. No way through. And it's Modric. Oh, strongly challenged there. Tchouaméni. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. In with a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Zaire Emery. Konate calmly anticipates. And it's Dembele. Oh, that was vital. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tchouaméni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
5 minutes till the break. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe! Dembele! Can he finish? It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. There's the whistle for half-time.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tchouaméni. Alaba. Moved on forwards. Elise.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be close.
Can he put it away? They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That is definitely not his best. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He has found the way through, and he's had it nicked away. Chance and a header! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That was a given, it always was.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Olise. Zaire Emery. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Goulet. Mbappe. Pressure coming in from all directions. Mignon punts it upfield. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Little pass back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, easy pickings there. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Goulet. Zaire Emery. Thuram in acres of space out wide. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. Konate dabbles from the goal kick. And it's Modric. Olise. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alaba does really well to win the ball there. Goulet. Modric. No, he refuses to take the bait. Traoré, good driving run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold is there and he can pick it up. Olise, who's set up 1 goal so far. And that could set him on his way. Thuram. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Zaire Emery. Traoré. Zaire Emery. Here's Traoré. And that has left him in a heap. It's a goal kick. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's burst through! He's tried one! So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Zaire Emery. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about you.
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. João Cancelo. Saliba. Shifted upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ruben Neves. That is good alertness. Zaire Emery. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram chasing after it. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Now it's Thuram.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ruben Neves. And it's Ruben Neves. Nice ball, and he's in here. Ruben Dias.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Matheus Nunes. Nuno Mendes. Keeper has taken decisive action. Matheus Nunes. And the finish! Out again for a throw-in. Matheus Nunes. Mignon deals with it effortlessly.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nkunku. No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Neves. Matheus Nunes. Oh, that's delightful. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ruben Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour played now. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ronaldo running with the ball. Matheus Nunes. Rafael... He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nkunku. And Zaire Emery.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rafael Leao. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Cristiano shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players...
Oh no, this does not look good. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's fouled him there. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Ronaldo is behind this one. Cristiano Ronaldo! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again in double quick time. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
João Cancelo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bruno Fernandes. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's Dembele. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a hit! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Portugal leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're just settling back into this second half. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Zaire Emery. Ruben Neves. Matheus Nunes. Oh, delightful ball. Saliba. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Skims one in. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Mignon will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
So, time for
Le
changes
numéro 20.
on both sides,
Le numéro
actually.
18.
Portugal
Le numéro 8.
grab a 3-goal lead. It's
Le
just
numéro
too
25.
easy.
Well, they're
Le
very
numéro
much
7.
the better team
Le
at the
numéro
moment,
19.
Peter, and no
Le
doubt
numéro
will be
13.
looking to cause even more damage
Le
here.
nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72
Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Conte. Some really good ball movement. Decent hit! They've done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Jota. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Fofana. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram. Olise, brilliantly cut out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Diogo Jota. Played out to the right.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Fofana. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and place it forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got the shot away! Olise. Fofana. And he was quick to react. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcola. And now the breakaway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final...
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries the cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a shot!
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Opts to play it back. Great hit! He has done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So now the difference is 3. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's going to be disappointed with that. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about... It's in! Rafael Leao. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Turns and goes back. Zaire Emery. Great ball if he can get there. He's through and all that shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury.
Hits one! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Matheus Nunes gets a good foot in there. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, and the danger is averted. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
João Cancelo. Well, played right into his path. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Matheus Nunes. And he's intervened well there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's been cut out, well played. He won't be happy with that one. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Thuram. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Konate makes the interception. And they win it back again. Nuno Mendes. Played back in. It's a shot at goal! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Olise puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Thuram. Olise threads one in. João Cancelo. Matheus Nunes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portugal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Thuram. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Olise. Zaire Emery. Moved on forwards. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Matheus Nunes. Chouameni. Mbappe. And France can counter now. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Matheus Nunes. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, taken with style.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Rafael Leao. Iñigo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zaire Emery. Olise. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Crossed into the box, and the header! That's going to go a long way. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
There's the hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's played it long. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Half an hour gone in the second half. Klaus cuts it out. Zaire Emery. Chance here to counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That
chance! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things looking so easy, almost. He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Back into the middle. Here's Rafael Leao. There's the shot! In he goes again! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Olise. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram. What's Dembele? Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Cancelo. Matheus Nunes. Just eases him off the ball. Olise. Looking for the runner. Thuram. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Olise. Iñigo gets into some space. Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Look at the space here. Well, and that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
He gets big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Chouameni. No luck with that dink over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rabiot. And that was very necessary. He's only too happy to take that back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Nunes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, looks a good ball through. And he's certainly onside here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. Chouameni. Passing nice and neat. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Portugal! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's away. Zaire Emery. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Real chance. Has a go! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
And here's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Matheus Nunes. And here's Thuram. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, the clearance is short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's one-on-one, shapes to shoot!
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's a nicely measured pass. Rafael Leao! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Matheus Nunes. Olise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Olise. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball of Thuram! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Clout. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Portugal leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Elise. Zaire Emery.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rabiot. Rabiot charging. It's Rabiot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
So, third corner of the game. Punched away. Matches Nunes with the clearance. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. And he's picked out the run. And he's found a way past. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some resolute defending there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more. Great hit! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, that was vital. Zaire Emery. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7, le numéro 18, le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 20.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Turan receives it in a... It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
But pour l'équipe de
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He could be in here. Plenty to aim at. There's the hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. France have reclaimed it. Fofana. Here's Chouameni. Ruben Neves. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nkunku, and he was quick to react. And it's Bernardo Silva.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. was good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. Matheus Nunes, and he welcomes it in. Chouameni. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yeah, still. Rafael Leão! Goal! Portugal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Olise. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. Klaus. First quarter of an hour gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Plays it in low. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. Thuram. Chance here to counter. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great chance! Mbappe gets flagged offside. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from it.
Hits one! That's going to go a long way. Camavinga, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. Rafael Leão! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is really good tenacity.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Matheus Nunes! Olise getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. 30 minutes gone. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now that shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Olise. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Konate. Now it's Thuram. Pinches it off him. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. And that is expertly dealt with. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Rafael Leão. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rafael Leão. That's been intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Matches Nunes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Portugal have their second corner now. And the header! No, not the best of headers. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gently done. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Turan. Antonio Silva. Matches Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a fine interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise, who does have an assist to his name. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mbappe, he's picked his way through.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that's another throw. Just eases him off the ball. And he's in on goal. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in a good... There's the hit! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
He's got the shot away! Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's away. Rafael Leao! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Olise. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. And the volley. That carried quite a threat.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga. Ruben Neves with a fine tackle. Zaire Emery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great ball if he can get there. Camavinga.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Zaire Emery. And they're quick to get it back. João Cancelo. This might spell danger. Caught offside that time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 20. Le numéro 4.
And he was quick to react.
Le numéro 24. Le numéro 19.
Nkunku.
Attention, changement.
That looks a cracking ball. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And smartly reclaimed.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Terrific save by Manuel. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well spotted.
De temps additionnel.
France have it back and can go again. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Aims beyond the defence. Corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jota. And there goes